Good morning, everybody. It's October the 17th, 2017. Time to kick off another trading day. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Well, stock markets are just all around the globe hanging just below their all-time highs. Very, very little range. Pointed higher. My guess is they have a chance to go higher. We have news this morning that could influence the markets. Import prices plus 0.5. Export prices plus 0.4. No one will pay any attention to it. IP plus 0.1 could come in higher than forecast. Manufacturing IP plus 0.3. Capacity utilization 76.2. No one will pay any attention to that. Housing market index at 64 could come in lower than forecast. Focus will be industrial production, direction of the E-mini, in my opinion. We're kind of in a trading range, pretty easy to see. Clearly there's a seller above 125.24. We're at 16. We've had a buyer in the 8 to 12 area, if you take a look at the last couple of days. So buying the I was hoping for a little bit lower, but we'll start off with 9 to 13 buy 1. 1 to 5 buy 2. On the sell side, I had 15 to 19 as a sell. Let's open it up a little bit. 19 to 23. Can live with 15s or better. 27 to 31. Let's play for a trading range today. We do have news that could definitely influence the trading. Went to the doctor yesterday. All my eye problems, she thought was I was allergic to the ointment they were giving me. So do nothing but put cold packs on. My eye is worse this morning, and I've got swelling is moving around my face. So I'm gonna have to call her up again this morning and see if we can't get on top of this. This has not been my year physically. I know I sound like I'm whining. I'm not used to being sick ever. Number 1, 54 to the buck. Buck to 04. Number 1, sell 7 to 11. 15 to 19. On the buy side, 20 to 24. Number 1. 13 to 17 buy 1. 1 to 5 buy 2. Gold is off a little bit this morning. Not much, but some. When I looked at it, we'll go back and see where it is right now. And we had that yesterday, 90-92 buy area, so we'll make 88 to 90 buy 1. 85-87 buy 2. Spill came from 94, so 94-96 sell 1. 99 to 01 sell 2. Obviously my memory of gold wasn't very good. It's off quite a bit from yesterday's close. try to remember what you can look up, right? A couple of articles out overnight about where does the EU go now, the European Central Bank. Will the taper begin? Will they announce it cutting in half as anticipated? Some trial balloons have been floated. Nobody knows until it happens. So they've said they're going to decrease their purchases. It needs to be official now. Okay, support right here at 90. So there definitely looks like we're going lower. So 75.85 buy 1. 50 to 60 buy 2. On the sell side, make it 15 to 25, sell 1. And then 35 to 45, sell 2. Okay, crude was up. You know, it's really funny how the world aligns against the Kurds. That's probably the way you'd like to see Islam practiced. It's the way that they do it. They probably have one of the friendlier versions of it, especially in light of what Turkey's doing these days. But you know, the world loves the status quo, so Turkey and Iraq and Iran are lining up against the Kurds, who also present a problem for Iran, and the United States is pretty silent on that, so maybe something will change in that way. 52.25, 52.50 is where resistance was yesterday, sell 1, 52.75, 53, sell 2. Have the API numbers tonight, 51.50, 51.75 buy 1, and 5100, 51.25 buy 2. Boy, the E-mini. This is how the next move explosiveness is made. If you're an option market maker and volatility keeps going lower, if you're going to cover your overhead, if you've been operating, you know, the income you've been producing has been covering your overhead and the volatility comes down, to get the same type of revenue, you've got to sell more options. So all of a sudden, as an option market maker, where you were trading this amount of size, all of a sudden you're trading that amount of size. And because of the low volatility and exchange requirements, nobody's too worried until volatility explodes. Then if you don't have access to capital, you can lose your firm. I mean, just looking at the range that we have, that's nothing as far as the range goes. So everything is pointed higher. Value is moving higher in all these distributions. We have news today. Import prices up 0.4. Export prices plus 0.5. IP, the big one, plus 0.1. That could come in higher than forecast. Could come in lower. You just don't know with the hurricanes. Manufacturing IP plus 0.3. Again, any of these numbers, if they come in and they're far away from the prog, will be discounted because of the hurricanes and their impact. 76.2 for capacity utilization and housing Market index at 64. That could come in lower than forecast. So the focus is industrial production. Same situation. Sell failure to take out and hold 58 to 60. 64, 66, sell 2. On the buy side, we're there. 55, 53, buy 1. 49, 51, buy 2. No range, don't have a lot to work with. Probably the easiest trade to see is failure to take out and hold 25, 58. Still like the long side of the market. Still think it's going higher. I think the next stop is 25, 75, but probably not today. Going to take a bit to get everything up and posted. Going to get busy on that. Back with you as soon as possible.